My experience of God. It was the first time, and it continues to be, an experience of such fullness, such completion, such wholeness, such perfection, that when I melt into it, there's nothing left of me. You feel like, I think it was Paramahansa Ramakrishna who talked about salt dolls walking into the ocean. In just a very little while, there's no more doll. The salt is still there. That of which you're made is still there. But that which distinguished you, that border, that boundary of here is a salt doll and there is the ocean, that goes away. So you're still there. But it's an experience for me of being literally connected with everything, of being opened to, opened by a presence, a light, a joy, a truth that just takes over everything else in experience. There is nothing that is separate from it. There is nothing that feels not okay in it. So it's not an experience of, oh my God, I'm having such a beautiful moment of God, don't come near me. Don't talk to me. It's not that. Because in its beauty, it's actually able to, it includes everything. And that's how it was in the very beginning, the very first time. And it has stayed like that. And for me, it's really about simply an attention. It's like those optical illusions we've all seen, right? Do you see the people, or do you see the vase, or do you see the old lady, or do you see the young woman, right? I mean, you all know what I'm talking about, these optical illusions. Okay, raise your hand if you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Just, it helps to know whether you have to actually explain something or not. And for me, it's been like that. I can go back to Salt Doll. Just like once you've been able to see both, you can sort of with your conscious mind do old lady, young lady, old lady, young lady, profiles, vase. You can do that once you've seen them both. And so I could do that, but I don't want to, because the other feels so much more right and beautiful. And then there are moments where you get lost in the salt doll version of it, in the separateness of it. But then just simply a reminder, a shift of focus, a deep breath is, oh, yeah, okay. And you shift. Just like as if your eyes get locked on the two faces, you can close your eyes, take a breath, open them, there's the vase. And that for me is what it's been since then, is being able to just go back to it and be in that place of perfection and oneness and light. And in that oneness and in that perfection and in that light is everything. And so what it isn't is one man with, certain type of look sitting above a planet on which this is happening, kind of dictating. It's not that. It's not the God here, planet here. In my experience of God, God has come as everything. And even in those very, very precious and very rare moments in which the experience was very visual, even, it still was a visual experience that came superimposed onto the world I was looking at. Not something that came on my closed eyes while my eyes were shut and disappeared when I opened them. It was a visual image that came onto the world that I was looking at. And so for me, that's always been the experience, is that creator and creation.